Brightness Falls, a contemporary free verse poem by Keith Hayden. A master view shows you a season of divinity, family and all, Trinity tide. Forces of malignant end bend and then spread, as if once teetering next tumbling from a triangled Trinity tide-pulled base. I see them all. The cigaretted tongue confessing truths on the corner. Lovers lie embedded in secret towns while sweet syruped breakfast burns. Face-turning wine, jerky red, finds the eyes of a miner pushed by online streams. An eldress vocalizes briny pickled prayers, cleansing as congregation rapidly stares. Steps of a man in short sleeves leave salt-dotted white wambles, gambling in ascending optimism. That's what I have. Hope, forever he won. The season of storms' duration will sweep by. From elemental destruction, shafts of brightness fall through and renew. Thanks for listening to this reading or this video of this poem, Brightness Falls. Really happy with the way this one turned out. I was really trying to play with third person omniscient, kind of like this godlike. I mean, when I drew the word Trinity Tide as the challenge word for this poem, first of all, I didn't even know what it meant, so I had to look it up. And it turns out it's a season in Christian faith, it's a season of recommitment to the Holy Trinity. Apparently, all of the other seasons, Easter, Christmas, Advent, they all focus on different aspects of the Christian Trinity. Trinity Tide is the time of year where Christians are supposed to reaffirm their faith and focus on the collective, the whole of their Christian faith, which I was like, shouldn't Christians be doing that all the time? I don't know, but this is just the definitions that I looked up. So it was on my mind having this kind of divine view, and since I'm reading Infinite Jest right now, Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace does this really well. He's often in third person omniscient view to where you could just move around, and then he moves in and out. The way he moves in and out of the psyches of the different characters, like you're in their head but you're not. It's like almost like the character is picking up the camera and directing the film and then tossing it to another character, and then the tone will change, and it's very masterfully done. So here in this poem, I decided to take it easy and just do it with a few lines and just show a few pictures of these different people, these nameless people in this nameless place that are just basically living life. You know, they're struggling with, maybe they're struggling, maybe they're not. There's some things that are ambiguous. That are they struggling? Are they just kind of doing the day-to-day? We don't know. It's not really clarified, but the point is that even though none of these things kind of make sense on their own, maybe initially it doesn't seem like they should go together, they kind of do, because they're in the eye of this God or God that is watching all of them and is like, I have hope for all of these people, no matter what their circumstances are, good or bad. I mean, it's really up to the reader, the reader, to decide if these things are good or bad. Maybe they're not bad. Maybe they're good. It just depends. And that's one thing I was proud of with this poem. The other thing was the graphic. I took a little bit more time. Some of these graphics I just throw together, but this one I took a little bit more time with, because I see, basically when I get an image, I try and take the first image that I get. It does start out as a base AI generated image, but I don't, as I've mentioned many times before, I don't like just throwing up AI images, because one, everybody's doing it. Two, I'm not in the creative process. But when I take it and do something with it like this, then it really feels like it just pops. And I'm really proud of this one. there's a thing with the light, and I added some effects with the darkness on the top and the bottom. These are very deliberate choices. There's no AI images coming out like this with this type of deliberate detail. And then the way of course, brightness falls, we have the vertical text, which makes sense. We're talking about things falling down. And then I just like the framing of this one. It just looks like two pillars. It's one of my favorite ones that I've done recently. So I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for this bonus content. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next poem.